Corporate governance is actually more interesting to discuss today than ever before because shareholders are so varied. Individual shareholders put their life savings into stocks and shares. Corporate governance is running a company for the benefit today of the shareholders, of the stakeholders, of the employees, of society at large. The culture of the country, the culture of where they are, informs the governance. That people understand governance, any kind of governance, but corporate governance in particular, if it rings true to them when they think about who they are. So Americans are cowboys. Basically, even after the 19th century, that's their mentality. Go as far as you can, but not trespass. The people who were dealing in the stock market were cowboys. That's what they were actually called. There was trading, there was all sorts of illegal things going on. There was insider trading, there was trading on inside information, there was dealing with stocks and shares in a way that was not quite legal. And as long as everybody was making money in the boom days of the 20s, it was all fine. But when the crash came in 1929, a lot of people lost a lot of money. And what happened? Those cowboys essentially had trespassed over the line, over the fence. The 1933 Act, Securities Act of 1933, and the 1934 Act, the Securities and Exchange Act of 1934, were essentially built as the fences. The fences for the cowboys to ride across, but not trespass over the line. And actually, that's how American corporate governance law got started. You need to make sure that the rules are there, that companies abide by the rules, that they disclose what's important to the shareholders, and that they are held to a high standard of prudence and care. Now just think about the Brits. This is my opinion. Well, they don't want to be cowboys, right? What they want to be is gentlemen. They want to be gentlemen. And what does every gentleman want? He wants to belong to a club, right? What are all those gentlemen clubs doing along Pall Mall anyway? He wants to belong to a club. And what do we know about clubs? Well, they don't have any rules. So how do the clubs govern themselves? Well, they govern themselves based on what is fit, appropriate, proper. So nobody in a club wants to get up to the fence, wants to get near where the rule is. It's all kind of this fuzzy area of okayness. So they would never go to the fence because it would be inappropriate behavior. If you go to a country and you look at how people behave in general, you will understand why their governance is the way it is. Because governance is about how you run a company, but it's also about how you run society. And that people will believe that it's appropriate to have this kind of corporate governance if they believe it's appropriate to live that way. We need very much to make sure that the rules of the game are fair and that everybody has a fair chance to have the same information as everybody else. You wouldn't go into a casino if you thought it was rigged. So corporate governance is about unrigging the casino. Thank you very much.